Hello everyone, Nick of StreetPass Princeton here to record another video for the PAX South 2016 Pokemon League. So this time I'm taking on Cliff the Fossil Hunter, and above me is the photo that I took with him. So, let's see. After studying Pokemon paleontology at the Necrene Museum, Cliff started traveling the world searching out rare fossils and training his fossil Pokemon. Mine caves, deserts, wherever a fossil turns up, so does Cliff. Some say that his fossil collection is larger than a museum. His plan is someday open a park of restored fossil Pokemon to educate and amaze visitors of all ages. But until he can get the real estate, he's known for being the preeminent fossil gym leader. If you bust up his rock-type Pokemon, you'll earn the fossil badge. He was actually much more tough than the past battle. The past battle was not easy to beat. So, okay, so he throws out Tyrantrum. And then do I start with Politoed? Yeah, I'd start with Politoed. So I start with Politoed. So he goes for this really ridiculous move, and I go for Ice Beam. So Ice Beam does a pretty good amount of damage, and then I return, and I'm like, it's gonna keep killing me. So I go for Ludicolo, and I think he does the same move, Head Smash. Does Head Smash take me out? Yeah, Head Smash wipes out Ludicolo, like that powerful, and I'm like, oh god, that was my sweeper. So I go for Toxicroak, and I go for Sucker Punch, because I'm just like, get rid of it, get rid of it. So I get rid of the Tyrantrum, which is great. Now I deal with Archeops. I'm like, ooh. So I switch out again, and I switch into Suicune. So here comes Suicune with the pressure, which is useful. Tailwind. So Archeops gets the Tailwind up. I think that last 3 turns gets the knockoff, which I'm like, ooh, that's not great. So knocks out my Chesto Berry, and I go for Scald. And Scald does great damage, but unfortunately he's got the Focus Sash. And Focus Sash is gonna make him hold on. So he goes for another Head Smash. I'm like, all his Pokemon got Head Smash. And I'm just like, no. I should have used Rest this turn, but unfortunately I ended up using Scald, which was a big mistake on my part. So now we got Rampardos, and I'm like, ooh, I'm not feeling good about this. So Rampardos goes for Rock Slide. And does Suicune manage to survive? No. And I'm like, oh my god, my team is falling, and I'm just like barely surviving. So Tailwind ends, which is great. So I go for Toxicroak again, and at this point I go for Drain Punch. And does a great amount of damage. Kills Rampardos in 1 hit. I'm like, really? Like, that was easy. So the rain stops. I'm like, oh, that stinks. So now we got Bastiodon sent out. And I'm just like, Bastiodon. So I go for Drain Punch again. And it does great damage. Then Bastiodon does Metal Burst. And I'm like, okay, how much damage is this going to do? Does a lot of damage. So Toxicroak is out. So I go for Rainmaker again. And bring the rain back. Which is useful. So we have the rain back. He gets a berry, unfortunately. And it makes him move first. So he goes for Stealth Rock. And I'm like, ugh. Do I attack? I think I attack this round, Hydro Pump. So I go Hydro Pump. And then Bastiodon's out. So, but that Stealth Rock isn't going to help me either. So, at this point I'm thinking I lost. And he sends out Aerodactyl. I'm like, this is probably his Mega right now. Yeah. So, Aerodactyl is a Mega. That's right. So, let's see. Aerodactyl goes for Aerial Ace. I'm like, it's dead. There's nothing I can do. It's dead. So it's out, and I'm just thinking, what am I going to pull in next? So I go for Prince Zuko, and I'm just like crossing my fingers right now, and I go for Waterfall. I'm like, please go faster and hit. So it hits, and it knocks out Aerodactyl. I'm like, thank God. And sends out Almastar, and I'm just like, oof, I'm just barely getting away. So I go for another Waterfall, even though it's neutral damage. I'm thinking that's probably the best I can do. So it's got weak armor, which means that every time it gets hit, its attack goes up, and its speed goes up. Not attack, I'm sorry. Speed goes up, defense goes down. So it gets shell smashed, and I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is very bad. And I'm just like crossing my fingers like, please hit again. So Almastar goes for Ice Beam, and I'm just like, I don't know how much that damage is going to do. So it knocks out Prince Zuko with a critical hit. And I'm just like, oh god. So the last Pokemon I have is Scizor. And I'm just like, I think this is the only way I'm going to win. So I trigger Mega Scizor. I go for Bullet Punch. I'm just like, please let this work. So Almastar falls, and I'm just like, yes. Because if that didn't work, I would have lost that battle, because Scizor was my last Pokemon. And let's see. Yeah, we won the badge, alright. Fun time. Let's see. Yep, this is the fossil badge. That one right there. Yeah. So that was a fun battle, so be sure to like this video, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and I hope to see you guys on the next battle for the PAX South Pokemon League. See you guys later. Bye!